live. This is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is January 2nd, 2013. Here are your news updates for today. The Watchers watching the world. Minor geometric storming, first auroras of 2014. Moderate solar activity to continue. Listen to this one. Newly discovered asteroid 2014 AA burned up over the Atlantic. Newly discovered asteroid 2014 AA, approximately 2 to 4 meters in diameter, burned in our atmosphere around 0500 UTC today. JPL's Steve Chelsea noted that impact locations are widely distributed, most likely falling on an arc extending from Central America to East Africa, with a best fit location just off the coast of West Africa. It is unlikely that it survived atmospheric entry intact. It is unlikely. See, so they're not sure that it survived atmospheric entry intact. There was never any real danger from this small object, but it is interesting. And it goes on. Okay, moving on. Thanks a lot, NASA, for letting us know. Alright. It's always after the fact now, right? Alright, let's go into the Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. Powerful blizzard. What's happened now? And it just got knocked off. I think that's wonderful. So the powerful blizzard in the northeast. So now it's back because I knew I was going to keep saying it anyway. Powerful blizzard and frigid Arctic blast torments northeast. Also, mystery steam over Fukushima could be sign of another meltdown. I think it's all been continuous, just so you know. It's just been continuous. It's my opinion. Alright, E&E News. Energy news. Let's go on to Fukushima, Japan. Max, stop chewing on you. What are you doing, Max? Max, stop it. Oh. Took him for a walk. I guess he decided now he's gotten something on him and he has to chew at it or something. I'm going to have to inspect that in a few minutes. Alright. Nuclear expert. Fukushima reactor cores melted right down into the ground. That radioactive material is getting washed out into Pacific Ocean. Yesterday, BBC interview. News about Fukushima keeps getting worse. Japan professor. Rash of disease in Fukushima children. Rate of cancer and thyroid up to dozens of times higher than usual. Expert. Forcible radiation exposure by government. Alright, moving on. I'm just reading what's there. U.S. Canada. Here we go. Top Russian nuclear official. Fukushima catastrophe matched our worst case scenario. U.S. government email. Radiation release thought to be 500 times higher than we calculated. Alrighty then. I'll read that one more time. Top Russian nuclear official. Fukushima catastrophe matched our worst case scenario. U.S. government email. Radiation release thought to be 500 times higher than we calculated. Oh. Alrighty then. The top Russian nuclear officer is giving out information. Why isn't our government giving out information? It's very interesting. Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal. Plutonium levels 1,000 times normal on seafloor 50 miles from San Francisco. Expert appalled. Major nuclear dump offshore is a threat to health. Around 50,000 containers of radioactive waste in globally significant ecosystem. Let me read that one more time. And maybe it doesn't matter who wants to keep secrets. The cat's out of the bag. It's away from Japan. It's over here now. So we don't care what they want to hide. It's over here. And if you're going to let Japan be the bullies of the world and destroy everything that they can, well, I don't even see why there's a United Nations. What is that for? What are you uniting for? For what? Why isn't something being done about the Pacific Ocean? Aren't there countries in the Pacific that are represented in the UN? I don't understand this. Wall Street Journal. Plutonium levels 1,000 times normal on seafloor 50 miles from San Francisco. So if the Wall Street Journal is reporting this, how come the regular rest of the mainstream media isn't starting to go into a frenzy over this? Expert appalled. Major nuclear dump offshore is a threat to health. Let me read that again. Major nuclear dump offshore is a threat to health. There it is. Now we must quote that January 2nd, 2014 Wall Street Journal. Is that what we need to do? That way we can say, look, we have studies. Someone has actually printed this. Around 50,000 containers of radioactive waste in globally significant ecosystem. Alrighty then. Well, I guess Japan's going to do whatever they want, and everyone else will bow down to that. Right? Huh. And I guess Greenpeace, hey, my boat used to be parked right down the way from yours. What's going on? Is your paint job holding up alright? What whales are you going to try to save now? The ones with big tumors on them? Heads up. It's just so disgusting what's going on. Listen, if you're going to stay in San Francisco, then I'm starting to think that these, I was thinking back, how when you move away and you have all, maybe this is like Sodom and Gomorrah. You tried to tell them, leave before it's too late. And no one leaves, and then next thing you know, and then they say, don't look back. God said, don't look back, or that's it. You're going to be affected by this too. So, I guess this might be like something out of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's all going to be all destroyed. People don't want to listen. I guess it's going to be a natural selection type of thing. Maybe they're meant to stay there. All I got to say is give it one more try and tell people get out. Doesn't matter if they have money. What good's your money if you're dying of cancer and all kinds of stuff? Just get out of there. I don't understand what they're waiting on. Do you understand, like, these half-lives are thousands of years? Thousands, maybe 100,000s, even millions of years, some of this stuff? So, I don't understand why stay there. Isn't it time to get away from there? Or maybe it's just natural selection is keeping you there. Alrighty then. That's all I got to say. I mean, I keep talking about it. I've been talking about it for a couple of years now. And what, you just waiting to see? Are you waiting for the big, when everybody decides to go? Or what is, I don't understand what it is. Are they waiting? Hey, Wall Street Journal, that's like a mainstream media type of newspaper. I don't understand. What are people waiting on? They just don't care. It might be the fluoride that's keeping them there. I don't know. But It might be just like Sodom and Gomorrah. I think it's all going to be devastated. Maybe the people that are staying there are supposed to stay there. Because I just don't get it. You tell people, you tell friends, you tell them if you stay there, you will die. Alright? I've actually told a few of my friends that if you stay, you will die. But still, it doesn't matter. I guess then they'll die. Wow. You know. And everyone else stay safe. There's a giant blizzard going on. Make sure you have supplies. Make sure, if you know someone that is alone, check on them. Make sure they have supplies. Make sure they're not cold. Alrighty then. Make sure you have your backup generators. Make sure you know how to pop up a tent if you have to in the middle of your house. Just like if you were camping in the middle of your house. Like if you were in a cave or something. You know what I mean? Just be ready for anything. It's supposed to be 2 feet of snow. They go 14 inches. It's 2 feet of snow in New Hampshire. Alright. 2 feet of snow. Massachusetts. Alrighty. And it's blowing around like crazy. So please be safe. And for those that are worried about global warming, you're throwing all that radiation into the ocean. Now you can see how in the Bible it can rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Because once that steams up and goes into the atmosphere, yeah, sure, it can rain for 40 days and 40 nights. It's putting that much water into the atmosphere, which is also containing radiation. Also, according to Pastor Paul Bagley, Channel Paul Bagley. Let me look over here. He had a couple of interesting articles. I'm not going to play it, but here's one that says today, sinkhole swallows lady and her truck in Hawaii. So heads up, Hawaii's starting to get a lot of sinkholes, I guess. Something's going on. Also, U.S. government orders 14 million doses of potassium iodine. And who's that for? Are you sharing it? Like I asked before, are you sharing it with the people? I mean, what are you doing with that? Are they trying to buy it all up so regular people can't get to it? I just don't understand that. What's the government going to run if everyone's dead? I just don't understand it. What's the government going to... What will you have power over? You know what? It's going to be each other. And they're just going to start fighting amongst themselves after a period of time. I just don't get it. I just want everyone to be safe. I don't know why people want to stay there if they know that there's radiation coming in. I have no idea. And I don't know why people worry about global warming when they're throwing radiation into the ocean. I just don't understand it, and doesn't understand. Oh, the oceans will heat up. Whoa, wait. There's global warming. Oh, wait, there's no global warming. Oh, wait. Let's let Fukushima, over 1,020 days, keep putting out a bunch of radiation. And then we're still going to worry about global warming and trying to prevent it. Yeah, okay. Bunch of fluoride heads. I just... All we can see is the symptoms now. We know what's happened. We know what's happening. So all you're going to see now is this thing's dying and they don't know why. Oh, things are melting, but we don't know why. The sea floor is 98% dead, 150 miles off the coast of San Francisco, of California. We don't know why. You do know why, and guess what? It's going to affect you too. Alright? Alrighty then. Take care. Just be prepared for anything. Get out of the way of whatever's coming. That's all I got to say. Just Keep your eyes to the sky also, because we have those, the debris starting to come in. I actually heard a couple sonic booms tonight. So something must have entered, but I didn't see it. Sounded like a couple of sonic booms over here in central Florida. So something must have traveled in. But I don't know, I didn't see, by the time I got outside, it was already gone and passed by. So, alrighty then, just be aware of your surroundings, and step away from the radiation. Alright, and oh, I don't have a detector yet. I'm going to have to get one. And my best detector is get out of the rain. It's starting to rain. Alright. Don't eat the fish. That's another one. If it's from any Pacific origin. Alright. Or if it's from any origin around that BP spill also. Don't eat that either. Alright. Take care. I'll let you go. I'll attach something. Hopefully something funny, just to break the monotony of all this stuff. Alright, take care. See you again tomorrow on the flip side. Stay safe.
What the fuck say? What the fuck say? Happy, happy, happy ho. Happy, happy, happy ho. Happy, happy, happy ho. What the fuck say? What the fuck say?
To talk to a customer, please press 1.